next guest went from serving more than a decade in prison to one of the most inspiring performances of the year. He stars alongside Colman Domingo in Sing Sing.
I got a label. Everybody perceived me to be a thug, a gangster, whatever. And that kind of like put me in a box. And you don't have a box. Everywhere I saw you at in the jail, you always was Divine G and you was free to be that because you didn't have a label. And I see that you need help, bro. But you won't ask for it.
Sing Sing returns to theaters January 17th. Please welcome Clarence Maclin. To tell you, I'm already happy for you because I know you went through a lot.
Yeah.
You were incarcerated, starting at what age?
I came to prison at 29.
29 years old. Robbery, correct?
Robbery, for that.
And while you were in prison, you discovered this program called RTA.
Right. I was in prison and I was still on my lifestyle before I got there. And once I got into prison, I heard about this program, but I didn't really get involved once I heard about it initially because I thought it was a pity party for prisoners, like people coming in, and I didn't want to do that, so.
People coming in and teaching theater and having these... I
didn't think of it like that at first, though. I thought of it as like they was coming in to do something and go home and say I did something for a prisoner.
I see.
I thought it was a pity party, so I didn't get involved.
And is that kind of that was just the way you thought about things in general?
That's pretty much the way I thought about it at the time, especially when prison programs. Programs in prison. That's how I thought about it.
But then you get in there.
Yeah.
And how did you get in there? How did you decide to?
Actually, I was going to the yard to do something different to continue my negative lifestyle. However, the yard got closed that night because of a rainstorm, thunder and lightning. So we diverted the business to the chapel where they was doing a play. Now, once you get in the chapel, there's no going out. There's no locking out. I took care of my little business, and now I'm sitting here and I'm watching. And as I'm sitting here, I'm watching guys that I know from the gym, from the yard, from different parts of the prison, but I know them in different capacities, not this. And also, it's some women up there, too. It's some women on stage, too.
Oh,
so, yeah.
So that's nice to see just...
in a maximum security prison, Yeah.
So it was the women that got you interested?
They had something to do with it, Jimmy. But I'm just saying, also I saw this beautiful art being created by brothers that I knew, and know that we could do this. I didn't know that we could do this. There was a platform for this. So, I had to take a year off from negative behavior because you can't have any infractions and tickets, like getting in trouble in the prison or not like that. To get into the program.
For a year? For
a year, I had to not get in any infractions, not get in any trouble. Did it, completed that.
You completed that, and then you were able to be a part of this group. And then after you were released, you continued working with this group.
Yes, I continued working with Rehabilitation Through the Arts, which is a program that's designed to create better human beings. It's not really designed to make actors. What we do is we use those skills that we learn from creating ensembles and beginning a project and finishing a project with a group of men, a group of people. And that gave us a particular life skills. So I wanted to translate that to other brothers, other sisters, people in my neighborhood that could use this information and learn how to do these things to get further in life.
But what wound up happening is someone that you met through this organization asked you if you wanted to be in this movie.
Yeah, that would be Brent Buell, Mr. Brent Buell. He's played by Paul Racy in the movie. Brent Buell got it. Greg and Clint got in touch with Brent Buell, Greg Quidar and Clint Bentley got in touch with Brent Buell and asked him about a magazine article that they were researching, Breaking the Mummy's Code. It was in Esquire magazine. So Brent said, if you really want to know the story, you should meet the men who did the play. So we met up one morning at Brent's house, and over breakfast, we discussed a little bit of everything besides plays, besides movies, besides scripts. We discussed how do you see the world? And, you know, how do you understand what's going on in the world? What kind of human are you? Because they was filling us out, we filling them out, and at the end of the conversation, it turned out that these was great guys, and that we felt that they had our best interests, and they wanted to keep the integrity of the program intact. So it was a no-brainer to do it.
And you were nominated for a Critics' Choice Award today. You were nominated for. You were at an award show last week as well.
Yeah, I got the Gothams.
Is that crazy for you to be in an award show with all these actors that you know?
Let me tell you a story. The first time, right? I'm at the Academy Museum, right? I'm over there, and soon as I walk in, I'm a guest. Colman invited me, so I get in on his ticket. So yo, I'm standing there, and when I get in, I'm walking up, I'm like, I'm gonna be all right. I'm good. I did this before. Get in there, and it's wall-to-wall superstars, people that I've had the honor of watching and want to work with and all that. So I'm standing in the middle of the floor with my mouth open, just looking around. And Sherry Lee Ralph comes up on me. She puts her hand on my shoulder, says, "Close your mouth. You belong here. Your work got you here. Come on." And she took me around and started introducing me to people.
Wow, that's pretty great. And then you got comfortable. I would imagine.
I wasn't really comfortable, but I was all right. I was cool.
Who have you been most excited to meet?
Oh man, listen. Let me tell you, I was at the ESPY Awards, right? I'm going up there with Colman again, the guest.
Colman Domingo. Yeah.
Colman Domingo, my guy. He invites me. I goes up there with him. So now he's going on stage to introduce us, give some words for something. I'm going with him, and we turn a corner. And Lil Wayne is standing right there.
Really?
Oh my God, I just turned into a complete fan for about 5 seconds. For about 5 seconds, oh my God. Then I was like, oh, get yourself together. I'm still me.
Was Lil Wayne gracious when you spoke to him?
He was gracious, yeah, he was gracious, man. He accepted that hysterical me real.
Did you understand anything he was saying?
He didn't say anything.
Oh, he didn't say anything.
He didn't say much. Shook my hand, said, "Thank you, brother." And
your family must be very proud, huh?
Yeah, man, my mom's especially, man.
Yeah.
Like last week, I got to mention her whole name on national television.
Go ahead, do it again.
Yes, thanks, Mom. Hey, Mom. How you doing there, Mom?
Her whole name is Mom?
Magdalene Hard. Miss Mary Magdalene Hard. My heart, my mother.
Very nice. Well, you do an absolutely great job in the movie, and it's well worth seeing. It's called Sing Sing. It returns to theaters on January 17th. Clarence Maclin, everybody. Thanks, Clarence. We'll be back with Ray.